I fell in love with the blues and rock when I was in high school. Every single night, every day, the masters of the blues would come to my bedroom and teach me how to play blues in the form of records. I would just play them and play them and play them until I could sound like them. Didn't have enough money for guitar lessons or anything sophisticated, and so I got turned on to harmonica. I grew up in a household that really didn't have any money. One night we left dinner table and sat down in the living room. My dad picked up a newspaper, called out my mom's name, and fell on the floor right in front of me with a heart attack. I was 11 years old, and of course that is a life-altering moment. There's no getting around it. So it's a tremendous amount of loss. There's also a tremendous amount of loss of income into the household. My mom, God bless her, had to raise 3 boys, and I have no clue how she did it and where the money even came from. I didn't feel poor, but I also began to realize that the horizon was very limited where I grew up. I saw that struggle, that financial struggle, that it really triggered something in me. So I think that combination of being poor and not having any big dreams, nobody saying, hey, go for the golden ring, and I had to figure that out on my own, but also this passion for health. And then I found this incredible industry called network marketing. When I first joined, the reason that it made sense to me was I was literally working with and being mentored by people who were truck drivers, who were housewives, who were school teachers, who were making more money in a month than I would make in the next 2 years doing what I was doing. And I concluded one thing. I didn't think I was any better than them. I didn't think I was any worse than them. So I was inspired by, if they could do it, maybe I could do it as well. The idea that you could basically on the day one of opening a company have the potential to be in 190 countries has never happened with a real product, with a tangible product. The thing that got me fired up was the potential that a single mom raising a family in a rural area of the Philippines, that we could literally bring the world to their doorstep. Building with Forever Green has been probably and I should say FG Express model has been the easiest, fastest growth that I've ever seen in the industry. When we started, we were getting testimonials back so fast, it was really a little bit unnerving because none of us had ever seen anything like this. We'd never seen something like Power Strip. And so instead of 3 or 4 months waiting for testimonials, we were getting testimonials sometimes in 24 hours. But when you've got something like that where people are getting results, it's so much easier to move and to move quickly. I have organizations literally all over the world. I've lost count. I don't know if I'm in 150 countries, 140 or 170. One of the crazy things with this business, because we are in so many countries, is that now I spend a lot of time out supporting and doing meetings, and the meetings are getting larger and larger, and I was invited to go to Kazakhstan. And honestly, I had to go find a map and understand exactly where it was. And it was a mind-boggling experience because it defied every expectation that I had. My belief is very much that our team and FG Express, we are going to build thousands upon tens of thousands of thousandaires. People who are adding that extra 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, which is life-changing for many people in many countries. And by doing that, we then create the foundation for people with unlimited income potential. Truly, even in the United States of America, an extra $500 a month is frequently the difference between making it and not making it. I've been to places all over the world now where people with very little resource are making, this might sound small potatoes to somebody, but are making $200 a month. In an economy where $200 a month is the average salary, and they're doubling it because they're also working. So they're literally doubling their income. I am on the Liberty Seas here for our inaugural 5-star cruise. My daughter's with me on the cruise. My wife couldn't be on this one. We just had a couple weeks in Cancun. And literally weeks we're, as a family, flying to another, get that, I'm on a cruise right now. We're flying to another one in Tahiti. And my wife and 2 kids will be with us on that. That's the juice of life, man, to be able to share those moments. I'm here at Forever Green because the foundation of the company is its culture. And I know just innately, but also through experience, that a company that understands that the best product is the people, that's the major product. Everything else is just a vehicle to help them get there. Here I saw a place for ordinary people like myself who could think big, do big, and potentially reach incomes that most people only dream of. You know, one of the things that's really been critically important for me is if I didn't have the support of my wife, both not only the support of, you know, go get it, honey, go do it, but also, quite frankly, in the hard times, the financial support. She was the stability, she was the rock, she had the job and the benefits so that I could step out there and take the risk that's now paid off for our family in a very big way. So the all-star in my eyes is my wife.